Hey guys, I'm Shawn coming at you from Waco, Texas. Today we're going to learn an Elton John song called Holiday Inn. Let's take a listen. Boston at last, well the plane's touching down. All right, so if you didn't know, that song is really about Holiday Inns in America. I didn't really realize that till I heard him explain that in the video. If you want to hear what I'm doing, look it up on YouTube. It's a live version, okay? So it's not the album version. You get a lot of good stuff in the live versions that you don't get normally. Elton John live, Holiday Inn, and there it is from way back. It looks like the 70s or thereabouts. So guys, welcome to our online community where we gather together to learn, play, and share the music that we love, creating a culture of encouragement for all you guys out there who are trying to learn to play piano online. You can do it if you pick the right lessons and you know how to practice. I'm going to help you to do that today. All right, so we're getting to this. Webpianoteacher.com is my website. And we'll do the part one here. The rest of the lessons are on the site as usual. I have so many Elton John lessons. It's ridiculous. Anything Elton John pretty much that you want to learn is going to be on there. And I continue to do more and more of his songs, more and more live versions. And it's just like peeling an onion. There's just more neat Elton John stuff the more and more you get into it. I've been doing it for decades and still enjoying it and loving it. So again, listen to this live version on YouTube and then you'll hear what we're doing. We'll get to the part one right now. As we look at the board, we have my sheets here, and you can also download the sheets if you are a member. That's very helpful for a lot of you to do that. So, and they're high resolution, really neat to have. So we're in kind of a 3-beat, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I put 3, 4 up there just to help us think in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Boston at last, the plane's touching down. So one reason I think the live versions are so cool is because they're not so instrumentalized. They're not so you don't have all these other instruments to compete with in the the crafted album arrangement. It's just him playing, and so I think that's why you get a lot of neat Elton John live stuff. But he starts off with dun. I don't hear a bass note in the left hand, and that may be he may just start singing Boston at last. Plane's touching down. But if you want to play in either, if you just have to have a bass note there, I don't think it hurts anything at all. You want to play an E, in fact I might do it. So we have an E chord, E, B, G sharp, E, and I'm gonna do one, let's see, how do I finger that? I'll go 2, 5, 4, 2, because later on, I'm going to have my thumb on a D, and it just sets me up for success if I do, like a 2, 5, 4. So, but it's 1 and 2 and 3 and, so you hold that E for just a bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and, you can pedal that whole thing because it's all one chord. At the very end, you go to a D on the thumb. And it's really just an anticipation of the next chord. So you have left hand D first, and then the right hand does F sharp A D, and I'll use 2, 3, 5 on that. Remember, I have D on my thumb, then A, F sharp D, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Then we go to an A chord. Elton does that a lot, doesn't he? He does the suspension and then goes back down. It's called a 4-3 suspension, but it's A, E, C sharp E, A, E. And I'm doing it 2, 3, 5, so I save my thumb for the A that I'm going to have to play up here. And then I play an octave A, and then a D, A, D, A. Have a little accent on the A because he hits that one a little harder. If I start right here. So just a little bit of push on that A octave, okay? And then we go back to the A chord there, A, C sharp A. So if I put it all together, kind of go slower, medium tempo, and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1. Now go up to speed. Boston at last, plane's touching down. So just needs to have that flow to it, especially for Elton John playing. Let's do it again. 1, ready, go. All right, so Elton has this style where he does the arpeggiated chord style, where he just doesn't play block chords. He really does a lot of patterns with his arpeggios. And if you've played a lot of his music, you know that that's one of the staples of his style. And you have to really make it sound flowing. You don't want to ever sound mechanical or ta 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 ta. But it's always got a flow, like waves, and just go in and out, and you have accents on some notes, and it just really gives him his sound, I think. And this is one of those that's really beneficial to help to learn that Elton John style. So off of one of my favorite albums, Man Across the Water, and I'm still learning new stuff from that album. I just love it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the part 1. I'll see you on the website, and we'll finish it together. Talk to you later.